Yep, Nashi. Doesn't require much of an intro. Doesn't require much of an outro. It's Nashi. Didn't play it too long ago. It's really good. Probably the best Sultai commander. Probably the best. It has all the Sultai I win the game card stuff in it. It has the mono green creature based I win the game card stuff in it, like Defense of the Heart, Tooth and Nail as well. Extra turn spam. And then combos with Thassa to flicker it with extra turns, or Displacer Kitten to flicker it with extra turns infinitely. Splash Portal can cast it infinitely. Draw infinite cards. Well, no. It does cost a blue each time, and there's no way you could get me to play Omniscience. So, it's just, I mean, it's Nashi. It's probably the best Sultai commander. I think it is. I really do. So, that's all I've got. There's a chance there's no way they can beat an out-of-hand Emergent Ultimatum. There's a chance. Davriel as usual. What's wrong with Davriel? They have to take Emergent Ultimatum, in my opinion. Wow. Alright, never mind. So let's get black-green? It means I have no blue. Probably can't do that. I don't think I can. Okay, we're just gonna... We're all in. We're all in. Yeah, I guess Nashi could do that. That's true. I'm not casting this here. I don't know what weird combos there are. I don't know how that would help me. I don't know. I struggle to see what is being said to me. Casualties of War is a little too slow. I kind of need a land, don't I? Yeah. I think Svella was probably the best sort of like quote-unquote jank thing I've played in a while. I mean, I can't... There's not like a bajillion things you can do about that, though. It just is what it is. Like, if I play too many jank cards, I literally can't win, and then I'm just staring at my opponent play cards. We've been there countless times. This format is less and less friendly to jank stuff each passing day. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will cast this for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's too slow, so... Oh, I guess it's always 5, because Molt Tender. Yeah, it's just always 5. It doesn't actually matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most Davriel deals are not super relevant here, so... Honestly, really, I don't think I care about any of them. They really just need hand disruption. They got a profoundly strange deal there. I don't know why they chose that one. That's odd. I don't think you should ever choose that one where they just lose cards, but they only discarded lands, so I guess it's not a big deal. Still kind of weird. Alright, so search for Iskanta and leave up Nashi. I could just... No, I don't think I'm gonna counter Davriel's deal here. That just doesn't really make sense to me. The fact that the Emergent Ultimatum can't be, like, reliably stopped here is just kind of a nightmare for this deck. Do I have an untapped blue? I do not have an untapped blue. Alright. So... Rip. Green, 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 black. No, green, 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 black. Green, green, green. Blue, blue. Black, black. Black, black. Green, green, green. Blue, blue. Alright, so we have it next turn. That worked too. Okay. Expropriate. Displacer Kitten? No, that just dies. Jace. And... I guess one of these? Yeah. Don't think they can give me expropriate. Opponent gave me expropriate. A little interesting there. Oh, because, right, the extra turn is a combo card. They don't want to... They don't want to get schmeeded by it. I could take a land, but I think I'll just take their Davriel. Which they do choose to kill. You and you. Okay, yeah. Expropriate, suppose. That exact iteration makes sense. I think I'm going to shock myself, because it doesn't really matter, and I'm just going to pass. Alright, so I didn't outright win, but that did sort of catapult our ability to win. I was playing Grenzo, and, yeah, like I said, I mean, they're not going to... I'm so far ahead. It's not like Emergent Ultimatum needed to find a combo to win there. The Grenzo list I had was mono black too. I was gonna go mono black Grenzo, but it put me in tier 1, so I said no thank you. I have to play this if I'm gonna mana drain, so. Well, that's unfortunate, but I guess it's not that bad. I'm just not gonna cast it. Cavernous Souls. ever. Speaking of weird combos, this is an uncommon commander. I don't like to brainstorm this hand away. I think I'm just gonna... No. Should I just simply play Shieldred? I think it's a card my opponent must react to, so it's probably a good idea. Like it's, yeah, they have to just interact with this card here. This is the best turn for it, I think. Because if they don't interact with it, I untap with it, and that seems like a big problem. Alright, they did not interact with it. Still not interested in brainstorming. So I guess I'm not going to brainstorm. Alright, they're done. I take it you still play Mana Drain? I thought I took Casualties of War out. Huh, whoops. Well, this is probably worst case scenario in the mirror. I'm on the draw and they have a ramp spell that I can't interact with, so... Yep, I think this is probably game. Who knows, maybe I can scam them. I don't know if casting Jace is very productive, but it feels like the only real thing to do here. I'm not going to bounce the Birds of Paradise, I'm just going to get some card advantage. Well, that's certainly card advantage. I could just lose here. I guess we could try Oasis. It's kind of weird though. Alright, so I do have a Casualties, and it looks like it might actually be incredibly useful here. Probably should just cycle this thing first, though. And I could just plus... It probably doesn't... No, I'm just gonna not plus. Fetch away that card... Does Dark Ritual... I'm just going to do this. Yep, we're just going to do this. So land, enchantment, creature, artifact, creature, enchantment, and land. Alright. Casualties of War winding up being insanely busted there. I did not expect to blow up that much with Casualties, and it did essentially 6-minute door to nothingness my opponent. But, yeah, okay. Wait, what? Okay. Let's do that, do this. I think I get 2 islands here? Do I play Thassa? I don't think so. I think I'm doing this. I've played Cheville before. It might have been a very long time ago. It probably was a very long time ago. Pass. Well, I mean, I can't cast this. I'm against Brawl. It's not going to work. But it is in hand. Apparently my opponent doesn't want to do anything at all. A bit surprising. I will just run this out then. What is Nashi doing? Not really much of anything. It's hard to choose. I feel like it's a nightmare if I don't let my opponent play Magic. Yeah, I mean, we're Nashi. Let's do the Nashi thing, I guess. I don't think a draw-go game. Alright, yeah. Look at that. That is not Davriel. That is the Swamp one. Neat. I don't have a forest. Does that matter? I can get a forest. Not too big of a deal, I guess. Oh, shoot, I didn't take out... Oh, well, I mean, it won me a game. Chad, I still think I want to take it out. I still think I want to take this out. I don't know. We'll see. It hasn't... It's been behaving itself. We'll say that. I'm gonna have to name green here. No, I don't have to, actually. I'll do black. Okay. Actually, I should do black so I can kill their commander. I didn't mentally register the mana rock there. Alright, Nashi could pick up something relevant, and I'm not upset if it dies. We haven't... Have I actually cast Nashi yet? Chat, I don't think I've actually cast this card yet. That's kind of weird. I haven't actually cast Nashi. Looks like tier 1 gameplay? Possibly. Alright. So... I could tutor up Wash Away, but I don't really care to. So I'm just gonna play this. Opponent is concerned with Nashi's existence. I feel like that's a win in my book. Tragic. Tooth and nail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, let's mess up the mana. Whoa! Do you -3 instantly? Alright. Well, they don't have any reach. Not that I can see. That's pretty cool, though. I'm a fan of what just happened. It does poke me over and over. I can't kill it right now. I mean, I can, but... Alright. I'd be impressed if Soren Markov killed me. I've not been killed by that card before, so... Alright, looks like it's not going to kill me. That's life loss that could be questionable at this juncture. Planeswalker land artifact. Boop. 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 Duress? Sure. Just because Tooth and Nail's in my hand, I'm not going to cast Counterspell. Because I can't pick both. I think I just pass. Yep. Okay, Casualties of War has definitely proven its worth more than I thought it was going to. Oh, look, it's Emergent Ultimatum. Oh, opponent. You didn't let me cast it. Okay. Opponent, you can't do that. I did that. Opponent. Ugh, rude. Pirates? What do you mean? Like the shark pirate we played? Or the treasure token pirate? That, like, you get a treasure every pirate or something that you play. Can I surveil? I have blue, blue, green, so it'd have to be black and something. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do that. Pillage the Bog is interesting. It's a bit slow, though. Okay, yeah, I just want to land. There's not a good chance that House Meld does anything. Brawl is a good card for House Meld. I can steal it next turn. Maybe. That's just a good card to steal, so Dark Ritual in double blue. So Dark Ritual, double blue. Alright. That's just a card I have in play. It works tremendously well for my deck, too. Alright, looks like that was a good idea. I have lost for 3.5 hours straight before. Plenty of times, actually. With jank. That is a colorless land on turn 1 from Azuzu. Okay. Molt Tender or Kami? Probably Molt Tender. Azuzu without a 1-drop is unorthodox. Winding Way. Alright. You got it. My opponent has Defense Grid in their deck. That's cool. That's a Lotus Field. Okay. So I could turn this into lands. Probably should. Not all jank is junk, but all junk is jank. How do you not go for Azusa here? Conduit of Worlds. What are we doing with that? Stuff I don't like to see, so we're going to deal with that. Displacer Kitten, close to... Oh, opponent. But I wasn't done being Sultai Control. Oh, they didn't have Springleaf drawn. Oh no. You just need stats? Okay. It's just the stats. Land is not great. Even with Jace, I don't think I need it. Can I? No, I'm not going to reanimate that random thing. Defense is really good here, but a land is just... I mean, nothing is better than casting ramp spells. Yep, alright. I don't think I can turn one Tameo. It's funny how Llanowar Elves on turn 1 is just better than Tameo on turn 1. It's funny. This is like better than Tameo. So I have Casualties of War next turn. Opponent did not cast their commander. Why is that? Because they did not have a land. Alright. Look at that. Let's kill... Elvish Mystic? Land? Could have left up Tail's End. Okay, they didn't draw a land. I cannot do that again, but I probably don't have to. A bit of a massive mistake, so we'll capitalize on it. Opponent just gave up their stuff. Yeah. Don't think they realized Nashi had haste. Or flash, I mean, which is kind of funny. I mean, well, I was saying this earlier. Nashi is not actually played that much. It's not a heavily played card, and at one point it didn't have flash. So if you're not paying attention, it's gonna get you. It's a Lurrus deck, so I have time. I don't think I've ever lost to Lurrus in the command zone. Companion zone, I mean, excuse me. I don't think I've ever lost to that. Let's get Drowned Catacomb in play. They have Fatal Push, chat. Or Cut Down. They have one of them. I feel like I can just play Island and do this. I probably should have found a land first, actually, but I didn't. Let's get a blue... Another island is fine. No, I'm going to swamp. Yeah, I should have done that first. Just now they know about this swamp. It's unnecessary. Okay. Can't say I expected that. Do I play... I think I give myself the option of Nashi. Even in the face of whatever this removal spell is. They probably would have conceded 2 mana drain there. Alright, so they have some kind of reanimate spell. I can respect that. I will not cycle the extra turn. I will not cycle the extra turn. Did they change Lurrus? Thought it was blue and black. No, Lurrus has been black and white forever. It's always been blue and black. I mean, black and white. Always, always, always. Sure. We're gonna do this. We're gonna secretly choose this. There's no way they know. Literally unknowable. Alright, I figured. I played fast enough where my opponent probably thought I had a combo kill, but I didn't. It's banned in Modern. I don't think it's banned in Historic. Alright, I'm on the draw, but I have the broken hand. So it's definitely worth keeping. This is probably the strongest combo in the game. Probably is. You got all like the Tooth and Nails and the Defense of the Hearts and the Emergent Ultimatums, but then you have like a Boreal Grazer Flare. It's probably just the strongest thing in the game. Probably the best thing in the game. Authority is neat. But like this is always just an absolute nightmare. What? I was on the draw. I was on the draw. I might actually play Displacer Kitten. Could just play... No, we're in a position... It's so early. We could just play this because my opponent has to, again, just devote dealing with it for the whole turn. They did not do that. Another game I get to untap with Shieldred. Huh. Okay. So, turning that into lands is interesting. Let's name Rogue. We don't have a good hand, honestly. I could just play Displacer Kitten. I think I will. And I will not attack. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. Suppose I guess I could have attacked. Rip. They kept Wandering Emperor, but I don't believe it's going to do much here. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to flicker something? No, I do not, so I don't have to tap my stuff. We could play this, get an extra turn, and start to look for a win. Actually, I should do this first. No, hold on. Okay, let's not... What? Let's not lose our ability to cast Grim Tutor here. So cast Grim Tutor, find an extra turn. My opponent doesn't have an answer to anything I'm doing in play, and I'm not drawing one. So I'm going to try to go for this. It actually doesn't kill my opponent because of the authority, but it's very scary. Oh wait, it does kill my opponent. Never mind. I'm not convinced I'm gonna block that. So they do it anyways. You can just make a token now. You don't have to plus. Children of their own. Do they keep it? They do. Alright. So we play this. We don't bounce anything. Play that. I can safely swing, because I have another turn. So 4, I'm 1, no wait. I'm 1 mana shy of just winning. So I think I'm going to have to block with Shieldred. Okay. I think we're still completely fine between these two. I'm going to mana drain that. That gives me the mana. I can't cast this currently, but probably don't have to. Again, my opponent has shown me nothing. Out of hand. And we knew their draw for the turn. I don't have to block. The last card in my opponent's hand has to be something good, but it would have already been cast by now. Yeah, this is just a safe cast. Alright, so I think we have it. My opponent does actually get a lot of stuff out of this, though. Opponent actually does get stuff. But I think this is lights out. Not gonna do that another time. There we go. So now it should be lights out. Yep, we got it. Opponent does gain a ton of life, though. But so do we with Shieldred. Oh, I should be doing this post-combat. Whoops. Yeah, this is just very quickly lethal. Surprised they didn't pick up on what I'm doing yet. Okay, they figured it out. Yeah, just take infinite turns here with Displacer Kitten. Cool. Could come out too. do you do against turn 1 Tameo? Swords or bust? Opponent has fragment. Alright. Silly me. That's what I get for saying words. Yeah, I should actually cast this one. Good chance I cycle this. I did not have double black for Murderous Rider. Semblance Anvil. Okay. Probably name or choose Artifact? Yep. Opponent is pretty low on cards. I need mana. I need that mana. Specifically. Tear Asunder. Is that worth casting right now? Probably. Probably. I will. It is a 2-for-1. There was also a decent chance it made sense to not do that. But at this point, I'm not terribly scared of Urza just sitting there, given my opponent's current state of resources. Let's cast that. It actually just snap resolved. Search for Viscount is nice, but I think a land is nice as well. Yeah, I need double black anyway, so... Inventor's Fair can find their thing. I really want my opponent to, like, counter Nashi, but I probably should just do this. Okay, I didn't expect that. Disdainful Stroke did something. Yay. So let's get Tear Asunder. Probably could just get Pillage the Bog and look for an I Win the Game card. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, we didn't get there. But we did get Splash Portal, which lets us go again. I could just spam Splash Portal to draw one for each island I have. Is that better than... I don't know. We could do it a couple more times before we have to think about it. I don't believe I've ever done this before. The last one should probably be a counter spell, though. I don't want to get caught up in nonsense. Okay. Could have done that on my opponent's end step as well. But Inventor's Fair costs like their whole turn, so... It's not like they can cast anything off of it. I do not have double blue. There is nothing I can do about that. Fortunately, they're out of cards, though, and Chimel is extremely random, so... It gets Whir for nothing, they just put it to their hand. They actually cast Whir on purpose. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Can sack Nashi with the counter. Two, three, four. Dang it. Probably should have taken Jace, actually. So, do I want Splash Portal again? Or dig through time? Could just take Terra Sunder, actually. Could also just cast Terra Sunder. Alright, we're back. Could have navigated the Splash Portal turn better, for sure. I just hadn't done it before. I got excited. So if they drew a land, they can play Mightstone, Meekstone. But flipping Urza at this point doesn't really accomplish that much. I can't say the backside of this is all that scary. The -3 is pretty good, though, I guess. But still, it's just... Oh, they actually did get it. Really? Wow. Alright, well, that's just game one, I think. Yeah, that's just game. Like the casualty cost? Yeah, I see. I see. But, I guess it didn't matter. I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter? Chimel is kind of weird, especially in a deck with a bunch of counter spells and instant speed interaction. This is not really that scary. It really isn't. And all I had to do was flicker this in any way, and I could just get Terra Sunder. And I did at some point. But yeah, I don't think Chimel, even if it was in play for like 3 turns, I don't believe this would have caused a huge issue. Like, if they did flip this with Mightstone, Meekstone, I think I'm just still winning by quite a large margin. They can't even target this, because it is Ward 2 and they're tapped out, so the -3 can't go there. It has to kill Thassa. And then it's at 4 loyalty, and then it just dies to the attack. So flipping this isn't really that scary. Honestly, I could have just let this resolve. I really could have, so. Neat. I don't think Urza's clunky. I wouldn't call Urza clunky. This is blue-white control with some artifacts in it. I don't think that's very clunky. They also had the turn 1 answer to my Tamiyo. If they didn't, this game would have been over probably 3 turns ago. Maybe even sooner than that.